thousands of people came to see their favorite band. What was supposed to be the concert of the year turned into something nobody expected. Extreme heat, a wild storm, crazy thunder, deep mud everywhere, doctors rushing to the stage, total mess. More than 80,000 fans were disappointed. Could this have been prevented? Why did everyone walk away pissed? Hello guys, and welcome back. If you've ever been to the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert, you know how incredible they can be live. They are well known for their amazing performances, boundary-pushing energy, and breathtaking spectacles. But there is one show that fans remember for a very different reason. Unfortunately, that was the concert that made many people say, "I'm done with the Chili Peppers." In this video, I'm going to break down what happened that day. Stick around because you won't believe how close this concert came to complete disaster. Back in 2006, the Chili Peppers released their epic double album Stadium Arcadium, produced by the legendary Rick Rubin. They released 5 singles and music videos for Danny California, Tell Me Baby, Snow, Desecration Smile, and Hum the Bump. In the US, Stadium Arcadium became the band's first #1 album. It even got them 7 nominations at the Grammy Awards in 2007, and they won for Best Rock Album. The world tour started on May 2006 in Barcelona. They played a massive 132 shows around the globe. June 26th, 2007. A day I'll never forget. The Red Hot Chili Peppers were coming to my country. I was the happiest man in the world. Serbia, a beautiful country in Southeast Europe. A land of stunning natural beauty and rich history. The Chili Peppers concert was a major event, the highlight of the one-day Tuborg Greenfest held in a field near the town of Inđija. Not India, by the way, that's like thousands of miles away. Inđija is a small town located between Belgrade and Novi Sad. The concert was prepared for 6 months. Serbian organizers provided complete logistics and support. A huge open-air arena, a massive stage with stunning LED screens, parking lots, 2 megawatts of electricity, a solid water system, portable toilets, accessible roads, and full medical and fire services. It was all set. For one day, Inđija transformed into the rock and roll capital of Southeast Europe. Endless lines of cars from all over the region just kept coming and coming. Everyone knew this was a once-in-a-lifetime event. Organizers expected 100,000 people. Even though it was so hot, the fans' enthusiasm radiated even brighter than the sun.
Kad si od?
Od 3 jutros. 3 jutros, ne znam, nisam 9 negdje.
4 jutro.
Ne sećam se više. Jutros.
Omiljeni član benda?
Flick.
Čet Smith i ja rođen 25. oktobra, obojica bubnjari, to da naglas.
Anthony Kiedis. Citron! A omiljeni album?
Sex Magic!
Tebi znači ovaj kon.
Sve na svetu, ja ne mogu da verujem.
I was also there with my brother and my parents. We were so excited. But then, the sky turned dark and the rain started pouring down. The temperature dropped like crazy. And then, out of nowhere, a police helicopter appeared in the sky. And guess who was inside? The helicopter landed just a short distance from the stage. Finally, they were here. The Red Hot Chili Peppers had arrived. The magic was about to begin. The concert was 45 minutes late. and the crowd became impatient. 45 minutes of tension and frustration, and here comes the moment I'll never forget. John, Flea, and Chad finally walked onto that stage. The moment the intro jam began, the audience fell into a trance. You could feel the energy shifting. John Frusciante took us all by storm with his mind-blowing Jimi Hendrix-inspired solo riffs. And then there he was, Anthony Kiedis. Wrapped in a vibrant white raincoat covered with colorful designs, stepped into the spotlight. You know, some people claim the Chili Peppers don't sound great live. But that night in Greenfest, they proved them wrong.
Hello! Thanks for coming to the show. We've got Chad Smith on drums, so don't worry.
They were so tight, so full of life, so real. Every note, every beat was perfect. They mixed their old hits with newer songs. And the whole concert felt like a dream. Hits just kept coming. Danny California, Scar Tissue, Charlie, Ready Made, Snow, and then a huge surprise. Just when you thought it couldn't get better, John surprised everyone covering the ABBA's SOS, a fusion of funk and classic pop that left the crowd speechless. As the concert continued, Higher Ground, Don't Forget Me, Californication, By the Way, kept the energy sky high.
Thank you all very much. Nothing but love for you, thank you.
But then, the lights went down. It was the encore time. And they came back.
Thank you for being so kind and for all your welcoming hospitality. Been all around the world so many times, but we've never been here, and it's a real pleasure. Thank you so much.
The iconic Give It Away filled the air, and the whole place was jumping. But then Anthony left the stage first. The instrumental outro played on. And after that, the rest of the band also went off. Are they coming back? Wait a sec. They're done? You gotta be kidding me. That's all we get? concert seemed to be over, but the audience, they were still there, expecting the band to come back. The sound of the crowd filled the air. We want more! We want more! The energy was still there, and the audience wasn't ready to leave. But then, the hope started to fade. The band's technicians appeared. They began to take down the instruments, pack up the gear. The reality hit hard. That was it. Disappointment turned to anger. A few fans closest to the stage started to throw things, cans, plastic cups, even lighters. It reminded me of Woodstock '99. Looking back at the setlist, there were still songs left to play. Why was the concert cut short? Earlier in the night, some fans near the front had seen doctors on stage. After the concert, we find out that John Frusciante wasn't feeling well. He was sick and even had to use an oxygen during breaks to keep going. As the Chili Peppers walked off the stage, things really got out of control. Disappointed fans slowly began to make their way out. And as if the night couldn't get any worse, the sky opened up and wept again. People started running, desperate to escape the storm. The ground was slick with mud. People slipped, they fell. Real chaos broke out in the darkness. The well-organized arrival of thousands quickly turned into chaos. Soaked and confused, young fans climbed onto cars, desperately searching for their rides in the gloom. Those who couldn't find another way to the cornfields waited for hours, hoping to escape. The rain kept pouring and the wind got stronger. Suddenly, lightning struck a pole, plunging the whole area into darkness. After a few minutes, the lights came back on, but confusion still reigned. Who was to blame for this disaster? The mayor of India pointed the finger at the chief of public security, who allegedly pulled support to allow traffic police to take over. As a result, over 80,000 vehicles were stuck in the muddy parking lot until 4 a.m. Ambulances had to respond to more than 150 calls, but thankfully no one was seriously hurt. Fans felt cheated. They'd been promised a full 2-hour Chili Peppers concert, but instead got only 80-minute festival set. The band's management had noticed the coming storm and made a call to get the band off stage, leaving the crowd upset and missing 2 more songs: Under the Bridge and Come On Girl. After that night, many fans decided to stop listening to the Chili Peppers. The memory stuck with them, but not for the great music. It was the disappointment and the storm that defined that evening. The fallout from this concert disaster was clear. Poor planning for the exit, unclear information of how long would Chili Peppers play, and of course, bad luck with the weather and John's illness. Thankfully, I managed to escape the storm. Even with all the chaos, I still believe it was one of the best concerts I've ever attended. The Chili Peppers proved once again why they are one of the greatest live bands in the world. In my next video, I'll share the story of how I almost got into their backstage area. If you were there at the Greenfest, let me know your experiences in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel for more stories, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay funky.